Greetings of the day. I am Dr. Ashok Kumar Katta, Department MBA Vistas Semester 2, Subject Operations Management. Today, the topic for the presentation is on Principles of Motion Study. What is motion study and why we need to study the motion study is so important according to the business organizations as well as manufacturing companies. It is very clearly defined that a systematic way of examining to study about the existing system of economic methods for implementing at the organizations. Whenever we are doing manufacturing of the product, definitely they will be following it up by the motion studies. In the motion study, they will be observing what kind of tools and techniques you are following it up to check the efficiency levels of the machines and as well as the employees working at the organization. This is the method all the time to set various standards towards employees productivity as well as the turnover of the machines. A complex job is broken down into the small steps. Each and every step is going to be a part of the motion study. Now, ultimately, the combination of the all the steps, how much of time you have taken for manufacturing or producing of a good will be noted down. The sequence of the movements taken by the employee is performing those steps is carefully observed to detect and eliminate by the waste or unnecessary motions. Precious time was taken corrected for manufacturing of a product. Here, the objectives of the motion study is to improve the procedure of doing a work. Everybody was doing their regular work at the organization. Now, here we need to study how effectively you are optimally using your time for manufacturing of your product. It should be noted, it should be calculated with the help of by the motion study. We need to use about the entire workspace what they have been allotted to you or when they are working with the machines, ultimately how effectively you are using about by the plant. The layout structure also to be noted under the heading of the motion study. All the time there is a human interference will be taking place for manufacturing of the product. When the humans are involved, there is a scope of errors, mistakes. By implementing of the motion study, another objective is the human motions for minimum fatigues of the operators. When more and more human beings are involved, there is a scope of the errors. Now we are encouraging the important task can be performed by the human resources so that the mistakes rates will be coming down. To maximize to utilizing of all the resources at the organization. It may be resource in the name of man, machine, material, money, whatever it is. You are going to using for to give the best output of the product. You are trying to improve the overall working environment. In the overall working environment was peace are really happy for the employees whoever is working at the organization, definitely that will give a happiest moment for manufacturing of the product because each and every employee will feel that at the end of the day I have given my best for manufacturing of the product at the organization. Also to be regarded in the motion study. Here the principles of motion study was talking on the use of human body, arrangement of workspace, design of tools and equipment. Now we will see one by one. First one under the principles of motion study, use of human body. The two hands should not be ideal at the same time except during the period of rest. As we are also knowing, the two hands will be working all the time. Even one hand was taking rest, another hand is going to be work. Now until otherwise you are going for the bed to take the rest, it will not be sit quiet. When you are working with the machines also to be like a same thing. You will be working in 24/7 at the organization with the n number of machines which is all the time to give the best motions, the best output of the product. Motions of the arms should be made simultaneously. Both the arms, machines and the men, they need to be worked simultaneously by interaction of the humans. It is also to be important. Without a human interaction, 100% of work process cannot be done with more efficiently. Somewhere the human intervention supervision is compulsory required to regarded or noted by the those things. The continuous checking, the continuous monitoring of each and every motion which is directly involving to give you a right direction of your production. Next one, arrangement of workspace. So mostly there are two important ways for arrangement of the workplace. First one as per the comfortability of the product. Second one as per the process base. Now the product base in the sense of when you are manufacturing a product, it will be involvement of n number of machines. So they don't want to go for a zigzagging A, Z, M, Q, N, B. So when you are zigzagging all these things, there is an unnecessary confusion. When you are arranging the machine layout in a sequential order like 1, 2, 3, 4 or A, B, C, D, so automatically they were aware of that we are going to get an output of one machine in so and so place. So optimally a good level of workspace we need to arrange and provide for the whoever working at the organization. Ultimately, if it is a material or a semi-finished product, it will not be have any kind of drawbacks. Tools, machines, all the things we are going to be arranging in a maximum level to use about by the working resources and also that the working time as such as in a possible way. Materials and tools should be arranged permit the best sequence of the motion directly indirectly will give you an alternative or a stand up appreciation from the management. Next one, design of tools and equipment. The color of the workplace should be contrast with that the worker thus reduce eye fatigue use. So they are saying that directly indirectly a light colors can be used at the organization. There is a reason on that because the employees are working with the same organization with the long hours number of years. We can find out some sort of employees are working in the private institution more than 20 years and 30 years. So when the employees are working with the machines, we need to taking care of by their health. As a part of that, to reduce the eye strain, they are telling that a light colors can be used. Or sometime what will happen, they will use about completely contrary colors only at the organization. By using the contrast colors, people will understood, okay, this is work in process or this is a symbol of something else. They will be understand, it is going to be stand up in their minds. Two hands all the time which is going to be holding with the pictures or the missionaries is quite difficult. So to hold by the machines also we should be required some kind of tools or the robots or some kind of machinery support we need to provide for them. Typewriting facilities because we should not write everything with the handwritten when you are sending a formal communication to the your suppliers or somebody else. So you should be have a typewriters, computers, xerox machine and all these things are the part of your equipment. And moreover, when you are designing the new product, it should be required CAD facility, CAM facility so that the machine will be taking an advantages and your products also will be having zero defects. Now we are in the last slide of the session that is discussion form. What we need to be discussed in this form. First one, types of study. We know very well about time study, work measurement, method study. All these are important types of studies in the work efficiency of the organization. Importance of the study. So when we talk about each and every study in the name of work study or the motion study, every study why it is going to be important. Some people they are saying that product based observation is going to be quite useful. Somebody may say like no time based we can measure, we can calculate by accurately how many hours the employees are spending at the organization. that can be knowing. And somebody may say like the method study and motion study will be having certain objectives, certain procedures, certain principles, roles, and different advantages also will be there. And those things we need to be answered under the heading of the importance of the both the studies. Thank you.